Hey there, ARK players, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, after yesterday's video where we went through a bunch of the new updates that went live, Studio Wildcard decided to drop a pretty big update. It's still a minor version, but there's lots of fixes and lots of stuff, and we have just updated our servers to this version as well. So we're going to be reading through what has been fixed, what has changed, and also, it's Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, and you know what that means? It's Community Crunch Day, and I'm expecting quite a bit from this community crunch. Of course, we've got the upcoming Astraeus Mega update, which is going to be coming in August. We got the Galleon update coming for Genesis, and also we have got Survival of the Fittest meant to be launching this month that we talked about. So maybe, quite maybe, there's a chance that there'll be some Survival of the Fittest news there. Who actually knows? But anyway, guys, we're going to be diving in with this now. Drop a like and subscribe, and let's get in with the update. Okay, so here we go with minor version for servers, version 9.2.21. So we're kicking off with Tides of Fortune. So fixed an issue where the camera height would offset while standing on launch planks. Fixed ship loot crate debris VFX appearing in the sky on most maps. For the ships, fixed being unable to pan left and right with cannons as a passenger in first person view. Fix being able to drive ships off waterfalls. Fix an issue where modifying the deck to have a gap would revert to have a collision on restart. And fix an issue where you could not fire yourself out of a cannon if someone else was driving the ship. In terms of just Genesis Part 1, fix dismounting raft / motorboat causing the player to bounce. Fix a giant turtle spawning in the mesh. And market listed items now have a slower decay time. And for some general fixes, fix final creature spawning in the mesh during the mission Rip It, Roll It and Punch It. Fix an issue where the Dana Sutrus bleed would not apply during heavy server load. Fish baskets now saves cosmetics on dinos. Fixed Bloodstalker reticule disappearing sometimes. Optimized performance for standing torches. Fixed an issue where dino collision could desync on server while mounted. Traits can now be added to the cursed items. Fixed player appearing to be floating if you unequipped a weapon while jumping. Fixed the server crash. And of course, fixed an exploit. Good morning, world, from the LoadedCrysis cluster, and I just wanted to show you guys some of the epic things that have been going on, especially if you guys are playing over here since the new update as well. So, one of our amazing moderators has been working on something, and look at those waves as they go by, and this is going to be something that you guys can come and visit and have some fun. So, introducing, it's not completely finished yet, but it's nearly there, the official LoadedCrysis Community Center on Genesis Part 1. Now, I'm actually going to show you guys the one as well on the island map. Now, the community centers over on the LoadedCrysis cluster are going to offer many different things. If you're a new player that comes to join us, which if you want to join us, the link to our Discord is down below, you can venture your way over to the community center and you can come and visit a lot of the admins and moderators that live around here. But also, when you enter this place and you come and welcome yourself in, which you will do very soon, it will be access to some resources, starter kits, and so much more over in the cluster. As you can see, there's beautiful bases that I will be living in some of these, which I can't wait to be doing so and meet some of you guys along the way too. But as you can see, you got a little market set up in here, which is absolutely lovely. And it's a big shout out to Mac Daddy for working on this, because he has been incredible at designing this community center, and above water, of course, with the lighthouse, and you know exactly where it is. Now, when we open up the map, as you can see, this is where you will find it at 94.49. And at the moment, it's not completely ready for players to come over just yet, but you'll be able to use things such as fabricators. Over on the island, we have a heli for blueprints, everything like that. A very, very beautiful community center that is nearly done. And also, the one over on the island is going to shock you guys. So we're going to quickly use the LoadedCrysis mod, which has easy access to YouTube, my merch, our shop, Discord, anything like that. And we have an FPS boost. So when you do that, it makes things a lot easier to be able to see. And of course, we're now going to, before we head over to the island, we're going to fly around a little bit and we're going to see how people's bases are going over on here. Now, of course, we're not going to go over to the outpost because we're not starting any of those today. But we're just going to see what's been going on over and on some of the different islands, see what people have been building. And, yes, sort of get an idea for people's ships. These are dino leashes, by the way, so if you obviously, you know, want to build your base, you've got like a leash that you can put your shipyard and your ship in, and this kind of keeps things kind of clean from all the clutter and everything. This one is absolutely beautiful. Who has made this one? This has been made by, oh wait, we need to come off of this. Dino Nuggets. Dino Nuggets. This is an amazing, amazing creation there, as you can see. Yeah, I'm loving seeing what people are doing with their ships too, building some nice bases alongside it, and it's just a very peaceful place to be. You know, as you can see, like, everyone can build a beautiful base and enjoy the waves. And look at that, flying up, look at this. But yeah, so this is the official LoadedCrysis cluster Genesis Ascended map, and come and join us for so much fun. Come meet an amazing community. People are so giving as well over here, which is so lovely. Like, literally, you will find a whole bunch of people that if you know, you'll get yourself a starter kit from the community center. But not only just that, you know, people will help you out with so many things. There's wonderful tribes everywhere, you know, with just such beautiful bases. Now, that's the ocean biome, and that's what we love what's going on over there. There's so much. I actually wanted to go and see who was built over here too. But what's more important, again, is showing you guys the other community center, which you guys will have access to. And we're just having a little spy on what everyone's getting up to today and where everyone's living. But what we'll quickly do is we'll leave ourselves in a little hidden spot, like down here or something. I won't be here when you guys next try and find me. I'll be at the community center. So we're going to quickly pop over to the island now. And here we have it, where it all began in terms of the community centers. Here is the island LoadedCrysis cluster community center. Every time I see this, it just screams kind of Jurassic World, which is what I absolutely love with that amazing ARK logo. Our builder Jay and admin Jay actually built this too. So you got Jake from State Farm over there. You've got all the different moderators and admins, and I know my character's not the most sexiest character in the world, but we got my two little cats here too, which is amazing. And yeah, it's just beautiful. It's got its clock tower. You can head over here. You can use all of the resources available to you. You got saddles, armor, weapon and tools, everything to make things as easy as possible. And shout out to, shout out to L there in the chat saying, he certainly says, I build boxes, then stick stuff on the sides to make them look less boxy. Yeah, so I'm not a great builder either, but this is the community center, and just look at the beauty of this. And you guys have access to come in, and you know, you've got saddles for starters here. This is where people will come in. This is the collection point, which you can come in and people will get starter kits and drop boxes off, which I think is really cool. We were looking at getting like a mod for that, but the reason we decided to do this instead is because the mods don't offer as much as we would like to offer. But as you can see over here, look at this. We've got our Dino Color Store, which, how amazing is that? You guys can put in orders, and you can create a ticket over in Discord, and we will... Who's asleep here? Who's asleep here? Hey, Ken, you're asleep. Instead of using the sofa, you decided to use the floor. At least you got a little bit of the mat there. But yeah, it's amazing. So you can come in here. This is the adoption center for anything to get you going. We've got an admin only area, which we'll keep quiet for now. And then obviously all the dermises over here. And then if we walk over here, we've got a balloon, a little ARK balloon here. And then this is the Tipsy Triceratops Tiki Bar. Now, normally there's someone behind the Tiki Bar, but apparently not. But if you get a bit thirsty, there's some drinking water over here. You've got a beer barrel over here. And then if we run up here, there is some interesting things going on up there. But we've got sofas here where people can chill, hang out, whatever. It's just such a beautiful design. And this is the first time I've actually ever used this and shown this off on my channel, which I'm so glad to finally be able to do. It's even got a little bit of the mesh in it, but I actually think that kind of works really well with the design of how the community center works. But yeah, this is the island community center, and if you ever want to like bump into me over on the island, so obviously over on the Genesis Part 1, I am available. I will be living in that community center. But in terms of the island, my base and some of the other admins' rooms are up here. So yes, you can find this at 1990 on the island, as you can see there. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And even over here, as you can see, we got little bits going on under here with some underwater stuff. And there should be a heli somewhere, which can help you in terms of when you're wanting to create blueprints. How could I forget? I'm hoping this is going to work, because it actually broke, apparently, recently. Community center. Just take a leap of faith. So you can swim your way over here, run over here, and then let's see if it's going to work. Stand on the pad and jump. You ready? It works! And as you can see, it fires you over to the community center, and you don't have to worry about landing in the water, because there's nothing in here that will cause any danger for you. This is all occupied and safe by the community center, so then you can swim your way up. There's obviously turrets that are defending the island as well. And yeah, so that's everything that's right now that's going on. Obviously, we've got no build zones here just because we're keeping that separate from these are probably on the island the only real no build zones. But as you can see, not too far on, we've got other people creating their bases. So yeah, it feels nice to be able to show off a little bit more than what we've shown off before, because yeah, it's just things that have been work in progress for a little while. And I just wanted to show you guys some incredible builds by the community here. This one is created by Ghost, which is a really nice build from Ghost there. But you have a lot of creative freedom over here in the cluster. There's like people, I know you're like, there's sometimes people say, hey, why are we stuck to a leash? But when you've got a full-size max leash, I'm telling you, you can build full castles in there. It just keeps things a bit tidier than official. Official's a bit of a mess. So we want to obviously keep things a little bit nicer and a little bit tidier over here in the cluster. But anyway, guys, that's the first time we've done it. We've also got some PvP ship battles coming to the cluster really soon as well. So if you're interested, we've got some gift card rewards as well for players that actually enter the tournaments. There's no date set right yet for the PvP ship battles, but it will be its own entirely separate server. So you'll be able to obviously join in, come collect some rewards. So it gives you guys that PvP experience still, because we're a PvE cluster, but we also know that poor Pteranodon, we also know that you guys would like to have some ship battles and have a bit of fun there, and those events will tide you over and give you that little bit of PvP craving that you may have. Anyway, from the LoadedCrysis Community Center, that's going to be the video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one.